What's good, folks? Lasagna here with another video coming straight at you. And today I want to talk to you about a team that I've been having a lot of success lately, and that is Dragonite Lead, Venusaur, Safe Swap, and Empoleon. Well, basically this team doesn't have, let's say, no brain Safe Swap. Sometimes you can say Safe Swap Empoleon, sometimes you can Safe Swap Venusaur, and that works fantastic with this team. As you can see on the screen, the movesets, and also I will go through them in this short video here. So first off, my Dragonite. This is a rank 1 Dragonite. As you can see, the IVs, and then the moveset: Dragon Claw, Dragon Breath, Hurricane. That's basic standard, and then Venusaur. Those are the IVs there. I think it's ranked 200 or something like that. The Venusaur it does the job. It's pretty good. Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, Slush Bomb, and then on the back, or second Safe Swap, we can say, it's Empoleon, Waterfall, Hydro Cannon, and Drill Peck. 15 attack. It's not PvP IVs, you can say, but they work. So enough said with that. Let's jump into the first video here. So in the first set here, I end up going 4-1. Overall, I went 8-2 with this team, so I think it's pretty decent. 2 sets of 4-1. I'm pretty happy with it. It performed very well for me in this meta. Yeah, pretty good. So we have Escadrille, we choose to stay. They threw a Mega Horn, and then I was thinking to throw a Hurricane, but I thought double Dragon Claw should do the deal, and a bit of Dragon Breath damage should take this Excadrill out, which is very good because Excadrill counters Venusaur and Empoleon. A bit of lag there. I swapped immediately on Venusaur, and they panicked, swapped in to Swampert, which was very bad by them. So I presume it's just muscle memory or something like that. So we choose to not. I've choose to not fully load the Vine Whip. Frenzy Plant. I wanted to get some farm so I can get a Slush Bomb onto the Charizard. Now they choose to go for a Dragon Claw here, and they get 2 more Fire Spins off, but it doesn't really matter. I still have 2 shields. I have Empoleon, which, as you guys can see, the Waterfall does massive damage to Charizard. I knew they're gonna go for a bait there because they had only 3 Fire Spins worth of energy, and now, yeah, this is for sure a Blast Burn. Shield this, and then just go for farm now. I don't know about you guys, but lately I had a lot of lag, and as you can see in the videos, lag and spikes, stuttering, or I have no idea what's going on with the Go Battle League right now, but it's a bit frustrating after the last update to play. So second game here, Dragonite versus Ampharos. Well, this is a bad, this is a very bad lead for us, but we choose to stay and trying to catch something on our Venusaur. They are very smart in the load throw here. They farm 2 Thunder Punches and then they swap into Excadrill. This is not so good for us. Frenzy Plant, Slush Bomb, both are resisted by Excadrill. And yeah, a lot of Excadrill run Aerial Ace these days, which is I think it's a perfect move for Excadrill, especially in Ultra Premier Cup. As you guys can see, none of Venusaur damage charge moves do almost no damage to Excadrill, so we just choose to put it low enough so we can come with Dragonite and farm here. So I presume this is gonna be an Aerial Ace again. Chunks a bit, but not so much. We can definitely survive 2 Aerial Aces, but we choose to shield here and farm down with Dragon Breath, right? So I'm presuming Ampharos is gonna come back in. They have a lot of energy stored. We get the Dragon Claw here. The shield. They overfarm energy. I don't know why, but they have a lot of energy stored right now. We go for another Dragon Claw. They shield, and then we choose to right. We want to swap, but They get the Thunder Punch, which is gonna take us out. Now, both Dragonite and Empoleon are very weak with Ampharos, which I tried to catch Thunder Punch on my Venusaur, but they hold into the charge move very well. They're a smart player, and they have like probably 3 Thunder Punches stored. They're just gonna throw back to back to back, and yeah, this game is over. I was saying I saw quite a lot of Ampharos lately on Great League, Ultra League Premier Cup. It's a very popular pick, at least around my rank. I'm definitely thinking into investing in one and trying it out. It seems like a fun pick with all those Thunder Punch spams, and yeah, it's pretty good matchups. So that was the last GG to my opponent. He played very well. He didn't fail for the bait. Now I have Dragonite Mirror, which is to stay because we have a rank 1 Dragonite here. So we should win this matchup with a slightly shiver of health. We just to go for Dragon Claw, they shield, and then we're gonna shield their Dragon Claw, and now we should be able to farm down. Right, as you guys can see, a bit of HP left on my Dragonite. Scissor comes in. This is perfect because now we can line it up Empoleon versus Scissor. None of Scissor's moves are gonna do any damage to Empoleon. Night Slash, neutral, and Iron Head is resisted. So just to swap into the Swampert, we swap into Venusaur, and from here I could say it's history. Just adjust the sound bit here. Right, so just go for Earthquake, which is interesting. Most people will run Sludge Wave. Right, Swampert goes down, Scissor comes in. We should be able to get to a Frenzy Plant here, but this is not gonna take out the Scissor because of the typing of Steel and Bug, which is double resisted. They farm us down. We go to Empoleon, where this could be a bit dangerous because Scissor has a lot of energy, and if they get we choose to not shield here because if they get the boost now and then they throw another Night Slash, that could take us out. So you want to keep the shield to shield only if they get the boost. If you know he's not gonna take you out, right? So there is a solid win right there. Jumping into another game. Let's see what this guy is gonna bring. We have a Drifbloom. Well, this is bad for Dragonite because of Icy Wind. So we choose to swap immediately into Empoleon. Only Shadow Ball is gonna do a lot of damage to Empoleon, but that was too quick. So it's an Icy Wind. Definitely, they lower our attack, and then they go in with their own Dragonite. So we choose to go for straight Hydro Cannon. They shield, which is interesting. So I'm gonna be able. It is a Dragon Claw, so I'm gonna survive with a bit of health, so I can throw the Hydro Cannon. Either this is gonna take its health, or we're gonna do some chunk damage. Not so much, but with Waterfall it adds up. Now we come with Dragonite, and the plan here is to shield once and farm down. So Dragon Claw comes in, expected, and then farm down. Drifloon comes back in, and what I'm thinking here is just store one Hurricane, shield the Icy Wind, and then immediately swap out, right? Icy Wind, swapping Venusaur. I know this is a bad matchup, but Icy Wind, I think I can survive 2 Icy Winds on my Venusaur, so that's fine. And Frenzy Plant is gonna do quite a lot of damage to Drifbloom. It's not it's tanky, but it doesn't have that much defense. So even though, as you guys are gonna see, I am debuffed and Frenzy Plant is resisted due to flying typing, this Frenzy Plant is gonna do a lot of damage. Quite decent, I would say. Now this is gonna go through, it's gonna take us out. And then we're gonna come with the Dragonite and completely farm down, and they have a Swampert in the back. So we choose to go for the Hurricane. This is the most damage. And then another Dragon Claw should do it. They throw here. I was scared a bit. I thought this could be a Sludge Wave, but it was just a Hydro Cannon, not enough to take us down. Probably he panicked, or probably he runs earthquake, and we managed to take the game. I think they instantly quit there. That's why the move didn't went through. I believe it's the last match. I'm not sure. We can see. Again, all these games we're leading with Dragonite. Oh, we have a Muk on the lead. Well, Muk does very well versus our Venusaur, and Empoleon can definitely get down and dirty with this Muk. So we choose to shield first, and we're gonna go for a bait here. No, actually we go for straight right. We go for straight Hurricane because I'm presuming they don't know how much Hurricane does. It takes out the Muk. And then they have Ampharos, and then yeah, we catch Volt Switch, Thunder Punch, sorry, on Venusaur. They swap immediately in their own Venusaur. We have energy advantage, but my Venusaur can survive two Sludge Bombs, so there's no point for baiting it. Just go, even though they have two shields. We're just gonna go for straight Sludge Bomb there. They go for the same. I choose to not shield. Now the next move for sure is gonna be a Frenzy Plant. It was too fast, and I don't think he's gonna take us out. Frenzy Plant gets through. If we survive the Shiver health, we throw another Sludge Bomb. This is gonna put the Venusaur very low. They shield, and then we choose to go into Dragonite. We throw the Dragon Claw here. It's not gonna KO, but it's either gonna put it low so we can farm or get a shield, which we did. And now they're gonna throw a Sludge Bomb for sure here, and that's gonna take us out, but we choose to shield, so they choose to swap into Ampharos. Now I managed to get into the Hurricane, even though with all that lag and freeze and stuttering. I don't know what is that, but it's just triggering. This is gonna take us out the Thunder Punch, and now we're gonna conquer Empoleon. 2 waterfalls should take it out, and then we're just gonna waterfall the Venusaur down. So that was the first set. I believe, yeah, I went 4-1. Guys, if you know, and please let me know in the comments if you guys experience the same thing I do, that stuttering and lag, and I don't know what it is. Just let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it. Now the next set that I went 4-1 as well. We're facing a lot of rank 9s. We're ourselves very close to rank 9, with just a few wins away. So with Dragonite versus Charizard on lead, I think they have Wing Attack or something. For sure, it's not Fire Spin. So we choose to shield the Dragon Claw because it's gonna do quite a lot of damage, and our Dragon Breath is gonna add up. So we go for Dragon Claw. They choose to shield, and then we swap into the next Dragon Claw on the Empoleon. This is gonna do no damage. They choose to swap into another Ampharos. I think this is the third or fourth that we see in this already in the 6th game here or something. So very popular pick. I don't know who made it popular, but it works pretty well. So they choose, yes, they choose to farm us down with Volt Switch, but we managed to luckily I got another waterfall through, and then the Charizard comes in, takes us out. We're gonna go with Dragonite, throw the Dragon Claw here. This barely KOs. That was a weird lag also, I don't know. The back off. Yeah, weird. I don't know. Probably the experience lag also, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's been a bit shady this last couple of days. GBL has been acting up since the last update. So we have a Togekiss on the lead. I don't mistake here. I just swap immediately. No, this is not the game, I think. We go into Empoleon. They bring up Glade, very popular pick. We go for the Drill Peck because it's gonna do neutral, and a lot of damage at that. Now we choose to shield because we thought it's a close combat, but we went for a Leaf Blade. No matter what, Leaf Blade would have done a lot of damage also. So now I'm thinking I'm shielding this one also because a Waterfall went through, and one more is gonna take off the Glade, which it does. We're down 2 shields, but we have a lot of energy on Empoleon. Now their Empoleon comes in, and we choose to swap into Venusaur. No, into Dragonite, that's right. And then their Togekiss is gonna come in. We're almost made it to Hurricane. Sadly, we couldn't make it. We choose to go for Hydro Cannon. This will do the most damage, and then we have back-to-back Hydro Cannons and a bit of Waterfall damage. This should be good. Waterfall does a lot of damage to Togekiss here. This is gonna take us out. It's a flamethrower, which is scary. We're down with Venusaur, and then their Empoleon is gonna come in. We choose to overfarm a bit, but they throw Drill Peck, I presume, here. Right, it almost takes us out, so we have to. This Frenzy Plant should do quite enough of damage, and then few Vine Whips should take this down. Actually, we get to another Frenzy Plant, and they should take off the Venusaur. As you guys can see there, it's just some stuttering, some lag when you do the bubbles or a charge move comes through. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Another game won. Dragonite versus Magnezone. This is bad because back-to-back wild chargers are very, very dangerous, but they choose to stay in, of course, because it's a winning matchup, and I think this is a bait, but they run Flash Cannon. Took me by surprise 100%, so we panicked. We threw the Dragon Claw. Actually, it was a good call there because I wouldn't have made it to Hurricane, and then we come with Empoleon, and they get to a wild charge here, which is very bad for us. We have to shield this one. We take off the Magnezone, and then they have Venusaur, which is bad for us. One Frenzy Plant can take us out from this range. We go immediately for Drill Peck. They choose to shield. We wanted to swap there in our own Venusaur, but it was a CMP tie. Frenzy Plant comes through. We're hoping to get to another Drill Peck here. We get the Drill Peck. And now we're trying to catch something on our Venusaur, which we do, which is fantastic. We're looking good. This is fantastic. We get a Frenzy Plant. And now they choose to stay in, which tells me that they have something weak to Venusaur in the back. So we throw the Sludge Bomb here. I know for sure we can survive at least one Sludge Bomb from this range. And we can get to Frenzy Plant, but they get to their own Sludge Bomb here. It comes through, we're very low. They choose to swap. They swap into Gyarados. And when I saw that Gyarados, I was like, oh no, the Dragon Breath is gonna take me out, isn't it? And yeah, we don't make it in time for another Frenzy Plant. This Gyarados is very loaded. I presume a Crunch is gonna come through, which it does. And yeah, it's just gonna Dragon Breath us off. Kudos to my opponent. He knew the matchup. He knew that the Dragon Breath is gonna take us down. And yeah, GG. That was a game. So that's the only loss from the set. Another Dragonite Mirror, which is to stay in again because our Dragonite has better IVs. I mean, it's a rank 1, so I'm pretty confident in staying in this matchup. They choose to overfarm a bit here, so we choose to let it go. And then we go with Empoleon. I know this is a Dragon Claw, and we're gonna let the Dragon Claw come through. We have a bit of energy on Empoleon, and another Ampharos come through, and I'm like, again, like, what's going on? My team is double weak to Ampharos. What's going on? But gladly they let the Hydro Cannon go through, and we caught a Thunder Punch on our Venusaur, which is fantastic. They brought the Lapras in to us. I'm thinking I need to shield this one and go for back-to-back Frenzy Plants. They have only one shield left, and one Frenzy Plant should pretty much take KO the Lapras. They choose to not shield, and I'm gonna shield this off and go for back-to-back frenzy plants onto the Ampharos. Yeah, this is a GG. Yeah, back-to-back frenzy plants. It doesn't have time to get to another one, and this should be game. Very beautiful. Very interesting matches. If it wasn't for the lag, I would have enjoyed GBL a lot right now. I'm not doing all my sets. I'm doing 2-3. Another Dragonite lead here. Very popular Dragonite and Ampharos. I was seeing those all day long, so we choose to stay again. My opponent has only 2,448 CP on the Dragonite. Either they don't have dust. Probably had some lag there because he missed some moves. So here is debatable. I chose to shield, which was bad. As you guys can saw, the dragon went down, but I still got some damage on me, which is weird. I don't know, something is going on. But they come with the Venusaur and they farm a bit of energy. That shield on Dragonite was I don't know, questionable. I should not shield. I should just let it go and come with the Empoleon. But it's all good. We're just gonna go for Sludge Bombs here. One Sludge Bomb is gonna take off, but they choose to swap onto Charizard, and we have our own Empoleon in the back that is gonna do massive damage to this Charizard. I'm thinking this is not gonna be a Blast Burn, but it was, so it doesn't really matter. We got to the Hydro Cannon. Venusaur has very little health to work with, and we're just gonna get to another Sludge Bomb and take off this Venusaur. And we still had another shield, one more shield, so that was a wrap. They hope we don't have a counter for the Charizard in the back, and yeah, that was it. So I end up going for 8-2 with this team. Very happy with the performance. Not gonna lie, I would have loved to do a bit more tests around with it. See what our matchups are good, what our matchups are bad, but I just couldn't. The lag and the freezes and everything, it's horrible. So I choose to do just my 3 or 4 sets I did. I did 2 sets with this team and 2 sets with another team, which yeah, I didn't record those. Were horrible lag and yeah. But that's the team. I enjoy it very much. As for the investment in this team, I would recommend it if you guys have an Empoleon with Hydro Cannon, which is a community move, and a Venusaur with Frenzy Plant, which is another community move. You can get it a trade from someone or use an Elite Charge TM. I don't think they're worth using an Elite Charge TM, but hey, if you really want to use one of those mounts, feel free to do it. Yeah, let me know what you think about the team down in the comments. Let me know if you guys experiencing lag, if you experiencing stuttering and all that stuff. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hey, if you want, maybe you can share the video to one of your friends. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video.